It's fun to be next to Esther.
Hello, Papa Lucy. Hopefully I don't spit on you.
Blessing spit.
That's so good.
Bless.
Well, good, Papa Lucy.
Yeah. YouTube.
How was that meeting? Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So we have to just talk quite loud for these.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Hi.
But anyway, we're just going to have like a very informal conversation. We're just going to chat about how the last month has been. So it's not going to be anything hectic. I joked with them earlier, Pastor Lucy, that I'm going to grill them with questions, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be kind.
I thought we were going to prepare us with questions first. Which ones to respond to?
Yeah, rapid fire, quickly. But welcome. This is our last episode.
Oh,
Can't believe it. It's gone so quickly.
yes.
Yeah. How are you guys doing? How have you enjoyed it? Including, I'll ask you first. How have you enjoyed the whole challenge, the reset, everything?
The challenge was good. It was very interesting. I'm very glad it's done.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I told S now, said I'm more motivated to eat healthy now that there's no rule to eat healthy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's like when your mom tells you to do something, it's like, I was going to do it, but now. Okay, that's so interesting. But I mean, did you learn, how is the whole experience from a learning point of view? Because you would have learned a lot of principles that you maybe didn't know before.
I think the biggest thing was that I can have just one treat and I can go without a treat.
Okay.
You know, because sometimes you feel like because I'm craving something, then maybe I should get it because I'm craving it so badly. But I went 30 days without quenching those cravings, and now I know that you will survive. You'll be fine. You can have that discipline to say no and then move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a life lesson, I think, in itself, is that you can say no.
Yeah.
You know, say no to your flesh even, because that's what it is, really, a craving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or even to just find a good alternative.
Exactly.
Because I found that was helping me a
Yes.
lot. If I was really keen for a chocolate, something that worked for me was dates. I had so many dates like this last month. But just to find a good alternative also helped me a lot.
But not actual, just to clarify, not actual. We didn't have many one-on-one days because we couldn't go to restaurants. But the actual dates.
The actual.
In case someone's thinking.
Thank you for the clarification. We needed it. Yeah, it's so good. Pastor Lucy, how have you found it?
Well, yeah. Oh, I must speak a bit louder. Yeah. No, I found it very, very, very interesting and very helpful. You know, well, the principle of eating healthy is something that we all know that we have to do, but we never get to doing it. You know, we know that out there the food is not so healthy and the things that we consume are not so healthy, but eventually when there's a structured plan that you are following, you know. I didn't struggle a lot with cravings.
Okay.
You know, for sweets, I've got it's amazing. I've got a sweet tooth, but even today I haven't had a chocolate yet. But I'm still gonna have it. I'm still gonna have it. But till this day, like I'm easy about it.
Yeah.
Because it's more important to be healthy than just you know, indulge. You know, definitely on Sunday I had my ice cream. You know, I did, but it was not like before, you know, it was like something strange, you know, but so it was quite a lovely journey, though in the last week I dropped the ball a bit when it comes to exercising, you know, physical training and all that, but with eating, it has helped me a lot. You know, I weighed myself on Kuli's scale, and then I found that it was broken then, but now it works now.
Now after the challenge it works.
After this, now it's working fine.
Oh, good.
So I'm okay with it. It was broken.
I'm glad you tested it.
So there's hope for me. Thank you.
Yeah. And you also were on that getting back to training, getting back to running. How did you find that? Did you find that it helped you to have a structured plan? How did you,
Yeah, well, it did a lot, you know. Yeah, it did. Though I could not run the way I used to run, because I still had some fatigue on my legs because of the training. You know, it was a bit hard. Yeah, because I did not train so hard, you know, so I was still carrying that fatigue on the legs, and I could feel it every time when I have to, because on Saturdays I will have my long run, 10Ks or whatever, but I was struggling really to run 5Ks, you know, because of that, because the legs were not more relaxed, but I'm glad that we did that, because my goal, from years ago, is just to have a injury-free body, you know. So it did come in handy, you know, with those exercises. Strength training is very important, and and with other factors that has to do with running. So it really helped. Yeah.
And do you think that this has started a journey, a longer journey that you'll keep with the running, keep with the strength training?
Yeah. No, it's quite a timeless. I believe everybody attests to that. There's no time limit to it. You know, it will be a lifetime and a lifestyle. You know, that we are embarking on, and we are really. I speak for myself, and I think I speak for everybody, that it was quite a good activation. You know. Yeah, it is awesome. I never thought that I would wake up eating a salad in the morning. You know, but now I'm craving a salad in the morning.
That's
you know, it's
cool.
awesome.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's awesome. So yeah.
Nice. Luke, can you tell me about your morning salad? How did you find it?
Yeah. I mean, the first morning breakfast, our first meal day of starting the challenge was a salad.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, when we first got the plan with all of us here, I was like, what is this? We're having a salad for breakfast?
With blueberries and bread in it.
But I must say, like, really nice.
Yeah, it was
And surprisingly, my biggest thing was I thought, this is not going to fill me, or I'm going to be hungry quick afterwards. But compared to a lot of other breakfasts I've had, it saw me right through until lunch.
That's cool.
Which was really, it just shows actually good learning for me of what we think is necessary or what we think we need.
Yeah.
We just got a lack of knowledge actually maybe, or have been misled, or we think that that's good or that's going to do it. But actually, this is open, what I'm trying to say is this has opened up a whole nother world.
True.
To gain knowledge in terms of what is good, what actually benefits your body and what is good for it.
Yes. And I think to work out what you enjoy too, because just because it's healthy, it doesn't mean that our tastes are like different. You know, like my taste may differ from yours.
Yeah.
But there's something that I can find that's going to be super tasty to me that may not be so tasty for you, Christu, but it opens up that horizon of what I can eat that's healthy, I'm gonna enjoy, but it's also gonna sustain me. You know?
And that's what we've been doing. Even these last 2 weeks, we've been choosing the meals that we've really enjoyed and just swapping them around.
Yes.
So that's really what we're doing.
Yeah, so cool. And I mean, as you were speaking now about that you guys have continued with the eating and the training. I know both of you have continued with the eating and the training. How has that transition been now that the month is over? Have you felt a difference? Tell me about it. Have you eaten something different?
Okay, so yes, we have cheated. We have definitely cheated. But something I thought about was, even though the month is over, the truth of what we've done lasts, so it's still there. So we can't just go back to the way we were living before this, you know. So we've definitely cheated. Like last night, we literally.
I'm
Why don't we go one by one?
So literally last night after prayer, Kavy and I went to the garage before we went home, and we bought a slab of top deck chocolate, and we smashed it.
Well, no, Esther smashed it.
We did. Yeah, but so we have definitely, but I would say it's really something for me. It's been a mindset change of it being a lifestyle. So yes, even though I'm not perfect, we have moments like that, but we just continue, like with our meals every day. We're going to continue buying as fresh as possible ingredients, cooking from the start, not going for ready-made meals and takeout, you know, things like that. So we're definitely already continuing with that. And like I said, choosing the meals that we've really enjoyed. And something that I've also enjoyed is I've learned a lot through this experience, through this month, to actually also have confidence in changing things up. So still keep using healthy ingredients, but just making different meals with the ingredients. So just changing it up a bit. So yeah, we'll continue doing that. Yeah.
And I think that's what the point of this whole challenge was, is to actually have the building blocks on how you can build a healthy future. You know, in an exercise environment, keeping yourself moving, having movement, and from a nutrition point of view of like, I mean, I've learned so much just being part of your journey, you know, and making some of the meals that you guys have been making. I mean, I know I'm not interviewing myself here, but just to give a testimony to it too, like because Jess and I followed the reset as well loosely, but we tried to make the meals and stuff. And on Sunday, my parents came over for tea, and so we had cookies, gluten-free cookies, because I can't eat gluten, but they had sugar in them. And I tell you, the next day I woke up and I felt terrible. And like, I can expect that because now I know what it's doing in my body, you know?
Sorry, Caitlin, talking about that, you know what it does to your body. With me, the biggest thing was the bread.
Yes.
Yeah, I really wanted to get off the bread because I could feel what it does to me, and I felt terrible every time after eating bread, especially if I have not toasted it or something. Yes. But we had alternative options of of bread, toasted sourdough bread, there and then, but you don't have to eat it as if you're eating a stipend, but bread and peanut butter and jam is nice, but the after effects,
it's not so nice.
With my journey is that you say no more bread. That's my conviction, to say no more bread and no more fizzy drinks. I was not a big fizzy drinker, but I did not touch Coke at all. It's awesome.
That's so good. Well done, Pastor Malusi.
Awesome.
And Christy, can you tell me a bit about your journey? I know you've been training. We've spoken about it in other episodes, but you've been on the training train for a lot longer, and now the nutrition and everything came in. How did you experience that change on the other side of it now? How did you find the month?
Yeah, so let me just start off by saying as the weeks went on, the looser the plan became in terms of how I followed it. But to come back to the training and the cycling, that to me is a very good measure of how I feel when I'm on the bike. So there were two experiences. The one I mentioned in the previous episode was the Alzu, where I felt good, and then I did one ride with Nick. I did the Herzogberg on a Tuesday, so that's a 90k ride, and I felt the best ever that I felt, on that kind of distance. I broke like 35 personal records and whatever. And it sounds like I'm an angel now, something I'm not. I actually did cheat a lot, but to salvage myself, I used to like eat a lot of chocolates, like Pastor Melissa said. Now I'm still gonna have it, but so I can count at least the chocolates that I had on my one hand, of which some of it was on the Alzu. So in general, I made a big change. Sugar that I took in is a lot less. Awesome. Like in my coffee, I drink a little bit of honey now. Nice. So those changes, I could feel them on the bike. So I think that's a very good indication, and a few other just things that we adopted now into our method of cooking, with coconut oil and things like that. Awesome. But it was, I must be honest, it was challenging, especially, as the month went out. And then there were good things as well, like the very good breakfast crumble was my favorite recipe. Really enjoyed that one. Nice. And that just shows you that something healthy can be very good as well. And we made that the curry one with the chicken as well. Yes. That one is just as great. So I will carry some of it with me forward. And the sugar thing is probably one of the biggest changes, just reducing that. I've not been able to completely get rid of it, but I think I reduced it quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And my training went well the whole month. It went very well.
Yeah.
I stuck to my normal program that I have, even though my diet has changed. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I just want to say, like, I'm still going to speak to you, Hein, but like, well done to all of you, really, because I think the problem that we can have is that when you go into a challenge like this, you think that if I don't change my life 100%, then I've failed, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, if you listen to the podcast, the episode I had with Janine, that I think it went out earlier this week, is she just said, like, it's taken her years to get to where she is now, you know, and she's had to learn along the way. And so I really commend you, because you're at that part of the journey where you're learning, you know, and the things that you've already taken on and adopted in your life, it's only going to benefit you, you know. And so really, like, well done for taking the bull by the horns and for going for it, because it's been an inspiration. I mean, the people that have spoken about it, like, oh yeah, I see the people are doing the challenge, or wherever you are, oh, you know, it's Health Month again. I was in Woolworths with Monis and Cindy, and Es and Luke were there, and Monis was like, oh, Luke, it's Health Month, you know? So, I mean, it's been amazing. I'm sure you've inspired many people. You certainly inspired me. So I just want to commend you and say well done.
Thank you.
Because you're making big steps into a healthier future, you know, just by learning more.
Yeah.
And it's encouraging. Yeah, so well done.
you.
And Hein, I know we joked about it a little bit before the episode started, but this month is almost a bit of a cheat month for you.
Pretty much.
I know you and Jay are very strict, but tell me a bit about how it's been for you. I know you've helped people too, so tell me about that.
Yeah, just to have it as a health month, it creates an atmosphere of actually being able to talk about it. To do it alone it's tough.
It's
You
hardcore.
can't really do it alone.
Yeah.
So to have people around you and keep on talking about it, it's like almost you're not reading your Bible, and
Yeah.
if you stop reading your Bible, you're not gonna. It's difficult to get back into it. But it's the same principle for me. So it just encouraged me to get more and more into it.
Awesome.
Yes.
So everybody's talking about cheating and stuff. I'm like already having fasts and stuff and actually ranking it up for December.
Sure.
And I'm not planning to go any way backwards.
Yes.
Because I understand, and once you reach a point, your body tells you that was a mistake that you just
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
like me
Yes.
eating my cookies.
Yeah.
You know?
And there was other people that's following us and stuff, and also went out and had KFC and were sick the next day.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention names,
I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
but it's real. Once your body gets into a place where you're starting to live a healthy lifestyle,
Yeah.
it will tell you.
Yeah.
You connect your feedback senses in your body to say, whoa, watch out for that.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's you get more in touch with your body. You
Yeah.
get more in touch with, hey, we can go forward.
Yes.
And then when it's a piece of chocolate, it will be so sweet because your senses change.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Because now with a grape, you go, wow, this is sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is awesome. And I mean, Christy and I spoke about it in one of the episodes with him, but you were saying that fruit is so much sweeter now. You know, you can taste it so much better now. And I think that's the thing is when you're looking at exercise and food from a different point of view, you appreciate it so much more. Like, I think for me, when I feel the effects of good health in my body, it's like when you say when you get a stuffy nose or something, like I should have appreciated being able to breathe, you know. Like people joke about that, and I think that's such a real thing, is that now it's almost I guess made okay to feel sub your best, you know. And so then when you do reach that place of like you've cut something out, and next thing like your mental function is so much clearer and your body feels better. And like in Cool's, you were saying that you didn't feel heavy running because you hadn't had such a heavy meal in the night, or, you know, whatever that may be, it's that change that you feel that's encouraging you to continue, you know, which I think is so cool.
I just want to say on that is that because of the things we had before and the way we were eating, we're so dull to what it's actually doing to our body.
Yeah.
So the 30 days makes you more aware to say, oh no, that ice cream is actually bad for me. Because before I didn't think my running was so bad or the ice cream was so bad because
Yeah.
I feel okay, but now I can actually feel the effects quicker. And it actually encourages you to say, no,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have that because I don't want that feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, on Sunday, I woke up with a very puffy face because of something I ate on Saturday. And then Monday
is that?
morning.
What
What
is you eating?
Tell us in cool.
It was,
It's
you
also-
know, I told myself I was good for 29 days. I'm going to cheat on the 30th day.
The real question we want to know, did Pastor Malusi join you in it?
No, he actually did.
He was good. Well done, Pastor Malusi.
So what was it?
I had a brownie flavored Magnum ice cream.
Okay.
Sure,
Okay.
it was sweet.
Is it?
Afterwards, I needed a lot of water.
Yeah.
But on Sunday morning, I felt terrible,
Really?
which I haven't had that in a very long time.
Yeah.
And now because my body is aware that when I eat fruit, it feels good. Now I'm putting in something bad, and it's just So I
It's
think
fascinating that.
it really
You know,
is.
your body's speaking back to you.
Yes.
Isn't that
Yeah.
life?
Yeah.
Isn't that we want to live life to its fullest, but we get dulled. You just said we
dulled.
dulling our senses. Why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of convenience?
Yeah.
That's
Such
an
a-
interesting thing.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing to think about, Han. And
Yeah.
it's so good for us to ask why too. You
Yeah.
know, why am I
Yes.
feeling like this? You know, I've got this little niggle. I don't accept that in my body. Why is this? You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I think I can do it is I can blame outside circumstances, but actually I need to turn around and look at the girl in the mirror. You
Yeah.
know,
Exactly.
why are you feeling like this?
But
Maybe
yeah.
you ate the cookies, you know? Yeah.
But I just want to say, can I just say something based on what Heinz said?
Mm.
Because I think that's been, even before getting married, my biggest thing was it's whatever is convenient
Mm.
and easy to get and do, put a quick meal together with that.
Yeah.
And I think that's I'm grateful for this month because it
Mm.
has taken a mind shift to actually realize if you want to look after your body, it's time and it's effort. It is an investment.
Yeah.
Because like part of our challenge with the eating that we did with following the meals was the preparation time.
Yes.
And if you don't plan, you don't have food for the day.
Yeah.
You have to plan.
Yeah.
And then because we were so strict on, there's no plan B just to get a quick
Woolies or something.
meal, you know,
Yeah.
but actually to see it through, you got to know that it, like you said, Han, it's an investment.
Yeah.
It can't just be a convenience thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good that. And it is good to see that as an investment too, you know.
Yeah.
It's very,
It's
very
worth
good.
it.
It is worth it. It's so worth
The
it. And you
reward
never
is so
know. Yeah, exactly. You never know when you're going to need to make a withdrawal, you know. I mean, I don't know if that should even be added into the episode, but my dad jokes about training like this and saying that when you train, you invest in 3 different bank accounts. You're investing in your legs account, you're investing in your cardiovascular system, and you're investing in your enjoyment account. And so sometimes you go for a ride or for a run and you're only investing in your legs because actually it's not fun and I feel terrible, you know. But sometimes you go for that amazing run and you're investing in all of them. And then you come to the day where like maybe you need to take a rest day today and you withdraw from those accounts, but you always have something in there, you know.
Yeah.
It's so good to see life as an
very good.
investment, you
It
know.
is.
Exactly.
It is.
It's so beneficial.
It's such a huge investment, you know. It's
Yeah.
you know, like, you know, when you interviewed us and you say what is health, you know, and it's something to me that is priceless because you know you can't buy it, no matter how much money you have.
Yeah.
You know, you can't put a price on it.
Yes.
You know, you can't put a price on your health because should you face something that is very detrimental in your body, even if it can cost you millions and millions, you will put that. You won't say I need to prioritize my money over my health.
Yeah.
You know. So as Luke and Hein were saying about the investment, and you're talking, it is huge an investment. You know. So the mindset shift about health to say, you know what, the moment fun, you know, rather than avoid that and then live longer and
Yeah.
live healthy, live strong. You know, so it's such a huge investment, especially for guys like us who are a bit older. And I wish younger people would take care of themselves early. You know, early in their lives to say, because when you are young, like Luke, you know, you feel like you are a horse, you know, and you've got all the strength, but it's an investment. You know, invest today, and then when you are older, you're gonna enjoy that. You know, cardiovascular and everything, you're gonna enjoy that the time and the effort that you put in when you were still young. You know? So
So good.
I wanted to add to what you said about, creating that normal. So Pastor Garth mentioned it even last night as well, where you can get used to, a normal, and then for us to just they say that you can break a habit like in 21 days. So this is what I think this reset has also helped us with, is to break certain habits. And so you create a new normal for yourself, and you can continue to do that. You can, doesn't have to be the ultimate now. If you get, for instance, if you get used to just exercise, then that is your normal. You go so many times per week, that's what you do, and within relatively short period of time, you don't question it anymore. And I think we can do that with nutrition and so on as well. And the amount of, treats and sweets and things that we have. You can, because I was in a pretty bad place when it comes to those things, and also having the time of day that I was having it and things like that, it just makes it even worse. So this has helped me to create that new normal, and and having the right conversation about it. And I also, the other thing I want to say, how much I enjoyed the interaction with the collaborators, even on the group, just some comments and things and sharing what they're doing and whatever. And then there's the last thing is just the spiritual component of it as well, that we can add to our faith, add to our what we say, add to the things that's coming out of our mouth, and God says that He will satisfy your mouth with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. So when you are still a youth, you don't understand that verse. But, but anyway, God renews it for us, and I see it both ways. I see that filling of your mouth is words, with His word, but it is also satisfying your mouth with good things that is good for you, and God will renew your youth. Psalm 103 is my favorite psalm, and I see it in that light as well.
Wow, thank you, Chrissy. That's awesome. Significant that. And I'd just like to ask you guys, like, if you're, I know we asked at the beginning of all the podcast episodes, and I may just interject here and say that it's obvious that Unks isn't with us right now because she had an arrangement that she couldn't be here today. So we just love her and miss her because she is so vibrant and she's been such a great part of the podcast. But just to ask you your opinion on health in the beginning, I asked you what health meant to you. I want to ask you if any of that has changed, or if you would like to add a new idea or anything new to that.
So I said health is to have abundant life, and it comes with feeling good, when you, for instance, when you wake up, when you get out of bed, to not have all kinds of pains and things in your body and whatever. So to me, health, that is a definition of health. For me, it's obviously the opposite of disease and sickness, but just feeling healthy with sonder enige pyne en skete,
Functioning the way you should function.
Yeah.
You were made to function.
That's right.
And for me, it's a gift that I need to be responsible for. It's a gift that I need to really be a good steward when it comes to health, because some people, they don't have health. Some people are sickly, and God gives us health. He heals our body, but I have a responsibility to play when He has given me that health. I can do my part, and allow the rest of the things to take care of themselves spiritually.
Yeah.
But my part is physical, you know, so it is a gift. So we must embrace it as much as we can, you know. And cherish it and enjoy it,
Yes.
you know, and enjoy
Yes.
it. And some people say when you cheat, you must cheat well. There are those days of cheating, you know, but really, you know, there is a distinction now to say we need to live strong and live healthy. So it's a gift.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I can add. you
That's
know.
awesome
It's a gift.
possibility. Yeah.
And it is really something you can enjoy. That's also what I said. Like a lot of these meals and the way I've been experiencing and health-wise feeling, you know,
Yeah.
I've really been enjoying it. It's been a
Yes.
lot of like a learning journey. The
Yeah.
meals have been good, you know, it's delicious. It's not like now you have to eat leaves all the time.
Yeah,
and It's
yeah.
like so
You're not a
boring.
rabbit.
Yeah, you know, it's really been amazing. But so
Yeah.
good what you said, Pastor Lucy, is that actually it's our responsibility. Only you are responsible for how you treat your health.
Yes.
It's your responsibility.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
I think, you know, if I can just, even what Essie's just saying, because I had this thing of this, even just the word health, this negative connotation
Really.
of, just like bad, like you got to do all these strict things and it's going to be hard. But you asked that question earlier, how's this going to transform?
Yeah.
It's easy to transform and make this a lifestyle when it does actually taste good,
Yeah.
when the meals are nice, because they have
Yeah.
it's been awesome.
And you're so satisfied. That's
Yeah.
what I found. Like I was very satisfied with what I was eating. So I wasn't actually craving those other things because I was so satisfied with
yeah.
what I
Yeah.
was having. You know?
Awesome.
And I think, I mean, something I learned, you know, even with health, it just, what I've really learned from this, and it signifies it, it's the same with your health. What you sow is what you're going to reap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Yes.
good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Anyone
also
else?
just being intentional, learning to be intentional about your health,
Yes.
and not just going with the flow and the motions of what you're feeling on that day. Because
Yeah.
there will be days where you feel like you want something convenient or feel like quitting, but saying, you know what, I need to be aware of what I'm putting in my body. And now that I know the effects, I should not always tap into being okay with that and be intentional with making food, with scheduling what are you going to eat on what day, scheduling your workout time, you know, being intentional about your health and taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it will, then you have confidence to say, I will be healthy when I'm older. Because it's such a dangling thing of hope. I hope I'll be healthy in the culture that we live in now, that I hope when I'm older I'll be healthy. But now if I carry on like this, I know that I have confidence to say that no, when I am at this age I will be healthy because I've been investing all this time being intentional with putting the right things in my body, that I should not wake up and expect that pain to come, but I can say no, I know it's not going to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Coming back to the investment thing, it really touches all areas of our life because if you want healthy relationships, it requires investment.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want a healthy
Yes.
financial situation or however you want to
Yes.
call it, or state, it requires responsibility, it requires
Yes.
investment to make sure it stays healthy, you know.
Yeah.
So it applies
Yeah.
to each area of every
Exactly.
area of
Yeah.
our lives. It's
So
an,
That's so right.
an investment and being intentional,
Yes.
and then you reap the rewards of that.
Yeah.
So
good.
Awesome.
So good.
Yeah, the central point of everything is you.
Mm.
So if you're not happy in yourself or something is wrong in you, you're not going to reach anything, or it's going to be difficult having good relationships, all of that stuff that you've dreamed about. So if you're not investing in this you body, obviously spirit is a different story.
Yes.
Same principle.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, then you're not creating an environment where doors can be open. So all of a sudden, I'm looking at you. How cool is it to cycle with your daughters? If you're not healthy, you're not going to do it. So
Yeah.
then that's a door that opened.
Yeah.
So if you don't do that, you're going to miss a lot of
Life moments.
awesome stuff
Yes.
as you grow older.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean, okay, you're only going to open some doors when you're older. Right now, when you're young, you open
Yeah.
up, you create an environment for a lifestyle, for
Yes.
stuff to flow out of that.
Yes.
If you don't do that, you're missing out on all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's awesome.
yes. So either you open a door for health or life, or
Yeah.
you shut the door for,
Yeah.
okay, the world saying it's okay
Yeah.
to have all these problems. It's not okay.
No,
No, it's
that's
not.
so right.
We can make
We
a
can.
difference.
Yes.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah.
good, Hein. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the thing about you can say, yeah, but I've lived a long life now and I've enjoyed it, and I'm just going to eat what I want, but we know also about assignment,
Yes.
and we know about completing your assignment,
Yes.
and that if you don't do, what Hein said now, and what we talked about being, deliberate and intentional, is
Yes.
a better word, and just making those investments,
Yeah.
you might end up not being able to fulfill or complete your assignment. So yes, we are being renewed day by day
Yeah.
in the spirit, but your body has to carry you to the end to really
Exactly.
do that.
Yeah.
And that is a very important part and component of it as well. I mean, that's
Yeah.
part of why we're doing conditioning and all of
Yeah.
these things. But this is
Yeah.
just another step in the right direction.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the most important door that you don't want to shut is
Yeah.
the assignment.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, thank you, Lord, that we have this
Yeah.
knowledge and these things at our fingertips, people that can help us, that we
Yeah.
can actually live healthy lives. Very grateful for that. Yeah. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you to you guys again. It's been really awesome. It's just been cool. Like, this has been our first collaborative kind of project together, and it's been such a joy to be a part of it. It's been really wonderful to be with you guys and to watch your journey. And I want to say thank you for letting the world, I'm going to use that term, our following also enjoy it with you. And so thank you so much. Yeah, really, it's been an honor to be with you guys and to watch the journey, and thank you.
Yeah. It's been good.
It's been awesome. Thank you.
Really awesome. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you
it
to
was
everyone.
amazing.
Well done.
I'm kind of sad to end the last one. Yeah, but we'll have more stuff. So thank you again, and we'll revisit it, and we're always going to be talking about health. So thank you.
Thank you, Ken.
Awesome. Thanks, Ken.
So we can say, who's up for round 2?
Yeah, who's going again?
Now you need new collaborators.
Hein will go again. No, watch out, Hein's going to make it strict now.
Let's come in. We're gonna now we're gonna really
Clap it.
check what's on Lucy's face.
No, we carry on.
We carry on.
You carry on.
We carry
Keep
on.
on keeping on.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. We just keep building on those building blocks,
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I can reduce the amount of nosh bars to 0.
Yes. We're done.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Thank
Thank you.
You
Thank
guys
you
have
to
been
everyone.
wonderful.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
and
you.
thank you to Pastor John,
Yeah.
really, for
Yeah.
making sure that he keeps us healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
grateful to be in this house. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
We're grateful too. We just need to take a picture.
Caitlin, you're
Yes.
an awesome host.
Thank you, Hein.
Really.
Thank you so much. I've learned a lot.
You grilling
It's so
us.
easy. It's like, wow.
Thank
Awesome
you.
host.
Thank you so
for
much.
doing that.
Thank you.
well
It's been
done.
a big
Yeah,
learning
Well
journey.
done, yeah.
You make
And
us feel at
Yeah,
ease.
thank you. I don't know if the cameras are still rolling. Are they? Thank you to our behind the scenes people.
Yes.
And,
You guys
and
are-
a big thank you to Janine
And to
for all the
Janine,
meals.
yeah.
And Janine,
Yeah, and Matt for all the
And
all the
Matt.
training and
Trainings,
our camera,
been so
all of you guys that are
Thank
that
you.
are
That's so
unseen but very much appreciate.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, cool.
And be healthy.
Awesome.
Be healthy.
We should have like a outro.
Yeah, what should, you can make it up. What do you want to do?
I don't have anything.
Goodbye.
Okay, love you. Bye.